Here we go. Next, yeah, I mean, are women masculine, or did they just get tired of accepting to have to be independent?
We're gonna let Elijah talk first.
No, man, listen.
Y'all definitely know something I
This
don't know
is
because I'm new
the
to Elijah.
biggest. This is the biggest argument topic. I swear, man. He want to start some shit. Or
Yo,
women
You
masculine,
said
or
no,
the
did they
big
yo.
get
topic is the
tired
argument
accepting
topic.
having to be independent?
If you
Look,
Mm,
look. I'm
are,
about to
I
crack this
don't
open
even.
real quick. I'm about to crack
I believe
this.
we
About
all
to,
I don't
mature
even
enough to
think.
not argue.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real to me, because a lot of people call my woman like she masculine and things like that, and like she dominant or anything. Nah, y'all just don't know. She's really soft. And she don't like when I tell people that. Like, she's a baby for real. Like, I treat her like a little baby. Like, but she'll say it only to me. Like, she only get like that with me, but
All
everybody
over
else
the
can't
world.
know.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Everybody else
yeah,
can't know that she thinks she tough out here and everything like that. No, yeah, most definitely you tough to them. You tough to
yeah,
them. You
I
not
feel
tough to
like
me.
yeah.
women are masculine when we need to be. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because I feel like our masculine side comes out when we feel we need to like be in defense mode or like protective mode. Because ultimately, if we are, well, and I'm speaking for myself because I'm head of the household in my situation, so I'm taking care of my load, putting food in my refrigerator and stuff like that. So it's just like, and I automatically have to be the protector of the household. It's we get put in situations where we have to bring that out of us, and then it's like we can't just allow any man to come in and then run our household. It's like,
So can somebody do me a favor and explain this next one?
uh-huh.
Or did they get tired and accept having to be independent?
All right, look.
You being
Let
independent is
me,
masculine.
let
If
me
you
hold up.
being yeah,
Hold up.
please.
Let me, because I think I got an idea of what's going on with this, right?
Okay.
So when they saying like, women masculine or they get tired accepting having to be independent, it's not saying that being masculine, like them being masculine, is being independent. It's just the fact that since it's a lot of niggas that ain't bought nothing, they got to take a lot of the roles that would be often
Oh, that
viewed
a man
as,
rose.
you know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
feel me? Like
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I
like,
was saying. Like, like
okay,
I said, like even in a household, we have to become the protector because if we don't have a man there to protect us,
yeah,
But
who
even
else
with a
gonna protect
man,
the household?
yeah, yeah.
It's going to
But
take time to get to that. Like how you say your woman is soft only around you. Did y'all see that video where the girl was like, they call her aggressive out in the street? She was like, yeah, I'm a nigga towards you, but when I'm with my dude, I'm a lady because I'm not to be a lady. I'm not your lady. You
for
understand? And on the
sure.
side of that, it's like right now, it's just me in here. I'm the
yeah,
protector. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So my
yeah,
masculinity and my masculine energy is on 10 right now. It's nighttime. I'm in here by myself. I got me a hammer. I got me some spray. I got a knife. I'm on security mode.
Hmm.
If I had a
So
dude in here, I could kind of relax a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
But
right
it's
now, I
not.
can't, even when I'm asleep, I'm
Hmm.
not fully asleep. I'm security. So
so
yeah,
when you're a single woman out here, I mean, independent,
yeah.
everybody's independent until they get
Yeah,
established. You have to
thank you.
take care of yourself. You
Thank you. I
have to
was
take
just
care of
gonna
yourself. That's a
get there.
given. It's just the masculine energy of the role that a man would play right now in this instant in my life.
It's
I have
absent.
to play that role too.
But
Or
see,
like
Hmm.
how
so many
Coco, she
people
has a
get that
child, she has to play that
confused.
role too.
But so
there you
many
go.
people get them two words confused, like they're using masculinity and talking about it's I'm just
Independent.
independent. Like,
But all right,
That's the
I
projection
think
that
that's.
most, not all men, but men, or that's what's being put out there. Oh,
I
you
was
too
about to say,
independent.
I think that's the what the it's the men. They feel as though Like, and when a woman is used to being independent for so long, it's like you can't just think you gonna come in and take over the show, and we supposed to feel secure in you. We need to feel secure that you're gonna be able to be the provider. You're not going to come and mess up nothing that we have going on, our stability, or whatever the case may be. We don't
Right.
want a man also around that, oh well, like she said, when there's a man around, that level of security goes down a bit. But
Yeah,
it's just like, you know
You
I
can't just
think it's
expect
so.
to come in on what we built. We built this with our own hands, and you're not going to come in and take over. Like, you got to earn that. You get what
Wiggy
I'm saying?
wiggy.
You gotta be
Hey,
patient
Killa.
with us with that and understand. I've been opening my doors. When I leave this house, I'm opening my door. When I get to my car, I'm opening my door. So instead of
You
calling me
know,
masculine or too
yeah,
independent, you gotta be patient with me. Understand, baby girl been doing this by herself. So it's gonna take baby steps to get me comfortable with knowing that
that's
I got a partner.
you know what, and that's the hardest thing that with me and my woman, we still got to work on it, but we get to the point where it's okay to let your guard down, and she knows that it's okay, but she still feels like she has to at times because she's
It's a
been
habit.
doing it for so long,
Right.
and I
It's a
didn't and
habit.
I didn't realize how hard it hit. It really hit when until we got to like a really deep conversation of the shit she went through, and I'm trying to get you to shake this off after some weeks, and you've been dealing with this for years. So I'm like, damn, like I
So
don't know, like I can't just walk away. We gotta just go through it. We gotta battle through it, things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So
that's why a man dealing with a woman that's been independent for so long, you have to be patient with her. We have to get comfortable enough, to allow you to be able, because we've been doing it for so long. It's just something that we used to, and it's not like, oh, well, something like on purpose, but that's how we're basically programmed for years. You just out
Mm.
here, handling your business. I'm paying my bills. I'm being a provider for the household, the protector for my
um,
children.
You
and
Stuff
this
gotta
like
is
be
that.
where
patient. You have to
this
be
is
strong
where
and patient to know that this is what we're doing. We don't mean no harm. So instead of
right,
criticizing and ridiculing, just be
yeah.
understanding, because that is years of conditioning, and still know that we're, especially if we have a kid or children, we ain't thinking about us. We thinking about our offspring. So we
Yeah.
definitely on 10, and it's going to take some time, because any given moment you could feel like you tired of the situation and you leave, and guess what that means? We back on our grind. So it's just better for us to stay in our mode just in case. Sometimes that's
Yeah.
a feeling too.
It,
Yeah, definitely.
and she
For
she
sure.
definitely
It's
went
like we get
through
programmed.
she
Yeah. What's up,
definitely
Zoe?
went through that part where even being with somebody, she still had to be the strong one of the household. And I I get it, but then I can't understand it because I'm not wired that way. So I how can I understand anything that you're saying when I'm not wired that way? No, like I'm I got this, like I open your door, like I don't
You
know.
But
It's
it's
gotta
hard
gonna
to
give her
take
explain
grace.
for
understanding, though. You have to be able to understand. You have to be able to get that different perspective in order to
Right.
be able to understand where she's
Yeah.
coming from and how she's feeling. And like, okay, if I understand this, then I can be a little more patient with
no,
her.
I understand. I
Even when
like I
times
get it
when I
why her
gotta,
go.
and sometimes you just gotta remind her, like,
No,
look,
I get it why her guard up. I get it. I get it why her guard be staying up and stuff like that. Cause she be scared that I'm just up and leave, or this just gonna be too much, or like when she feels like she has to have her guard up for a hot second. I no, I get all that. What I'm not getting is this. I'm programmed to protect you, provide, and do all these things, and you're telling me that. So I off rip think that every man's supposed to be this way.
Shit.
I think we're supposed to be programmed this way. Is to be the protective provider. So when you're telling me that there's a guy out there that's not, that's weird. It's
You
weird to
gotta
me.
give her grace though. You understand and everything like that, but like you already said, it's been years and she's been conditioned. So with
Yeah,
that being said, if you know you in it for the long haul, you just gotta know that you're just gonna have more convincing to do and just naturally be you and do what you do and just give it time. Just give her grace. Keep understanding. Just give her that grace.
I
Because at
just
the end of the day, it's still going to be there because she's not thinking of herself. She's thinking of her kids. So it's not even about her. She's going to always be on guard when it comes to the kids.
so Marcus, what you think
yeah.
of this question? I want to know what you
Uh,
think of this question.
I keep it real with you, yo. When dealing with women that done did a lot on their own, and and just really like, and I don't like saying masculine because it's like, even though like I care with Coco and shit about being baby daddy and all
Strong
that,
as hell.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, yo, in order to be able to crack it, it's gonna take two things. You're gonna have to be patient and you're gonna have to be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
That one.
Because
Also,
every
even
you gonna let me finish now?
I'm sorry, I stopped. My bad.
Sorry. See, that's that masculine, that's that independence in us. We sorry, Marcus.
Yeah, no, but it's like, but it's going to take that because they didn't like you never know their story and how much shit they've been through. So it's like they didn't heard men say things and even be consistent to a certain degree, and then they get something, and then they go to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So and like I was telling Saray earlier, like women gonna give you the energy that they feel as though you deserve. So if they masculine around you, you know what I'm saying? They might you might not have
Yeah,
yet cracked it yet, you know what I'm saying? But you know how women can be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
right.
just, you know what I'm saying? Like
That
you know what I'm saying?
part.
Once they feel comfortable, you will get that side of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like not. I feel like there is
Yeah, it
no
don't make
women
y'all
are just
masculine, killer.
strictly masculine. I don't feel like every woman is, or there are some women out there that are just strictly masculine, like they can't help it type deal, or they can't like be soft or anything like that. I just feel like it takes certain people, like your certain kind of family around you, or this that certain guy or your kids, for them to get soft
Yeah,
up or anything like that, to feel soft, to feel vulnerable, to
yeah.
feel like they can be themselves, to feel like they don't have to bulk up and talk crazy, or to feel like somebody's gonna come through their door and they gotta be the first one to jump up. I feel like they gotta be
Hold
around certain people, and you not the
Hold up,
same.
yo. We got a comment, yo. I didn't become masculine, but I'm definitely a survivor of men not being masculine. Mm,
Yeah.
mm. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's a
can
whole.
feel that. I've come across
I
a
Yeah,
lot
didn't.
of. I'm definitely a
Yeah.
survivor of men not being masculine, And then they those be the ones they be trying to, but it's like
What?
it just
What?
be
no,
like
see,
I
I'm
guess
laughing, right?
like your
I'm
actions and
laughing.
stuff like it make me look at you like hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like
If
Yeah, so
I
that's
gotta
my
tell you,
question.
if I gotta tell you,
What's masculine? What's a man being masculine? Because if you just looking at him crazy, like hold on, like you ain't gonna do that up in here.
I feel
What's
like
a man being masculine?
Yeah, cause she talk, not saying it like in a bad way or anything like that, but it just sounds like okay, you trying to be masculine. I get what you trying to do, but you ain't there yet. You ain't finna do all
Because
that.
you could
hold
smell it on them.
hold up,
You
hey
could.
Nick,
As
hold
a
up, hold up.
woman, you could smell it on a man if he got that You know what I'm saying? You could look like prime example, I could look at Marcus and it's sad to say, but I'm gonna just be really honest. I could look at Marcus and know I ain't never finna get slick out the mouth. I'll get slick, but I'm not gonna get disrespectful to
like
where
it
I'm
be
calling
like
this
it's a
man out his
limit.
name. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because he gives that essence of no, that's the man. So respect and dignity and pride and courage, all that stuff that a man really possesses, it exudes off of him. You can see that on a man, that he exudes that respect. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't demand it. It just is what it is. And then you could look at a dude and be like, oh, you a pussy. You could really look at him. You could
And
really look
another
at him and
thing,
say,
like,
well, you an actor, or you fake, or you
like
soft, or you
like
ain't
how
really
she
that.
said, like standing on business, like your actions. If your actions not matching what you saying, you like not even like standing on business behind what you talking. You know,
Right.
how you
Yeah.
expect me to respect you?
You don't
Lord,
even respect yourself because there's some things that you done did that
going on
doesn't
here.
even show integrity about yourself that I can respect. So
Yeah.
And
as
and
that's what we mean by masculine or a man. You could tell we don't know how to be a man, but we could smell one. We could
Oh
see a real
shoot.
one.
Yeah, I'm with this, yo. See, I like these conversations, yo. I like
Oh
these conversations.
man. So
Savage, you
I
you
can
love
come
them.
on in the
so
box too.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
hold up. She
Marcus, you
got, yeah.
basically what?
What's up?
So you basically saying that they not masculine. They tired of being independent.
Boom. That part.
I'm
Boom.
tired of
That
being an
part.
independent woman.
That part.
Like,
Because
We
you gotta
tired of
think,
them
yo.
coming in and we still doing what we
you
was
still
doing
gotta
before
do
you came. You're
everything.
not trying to pick up
Like
no weight.
like you got
Yeah.
another
But you're gonna
child.
add some more shit for us to do too, more tasks that we already got going on.
Mm-hmm.
I cook and clean
Yeah.
and do all this stuff for my child or for myself, and then when you come, I gotta do it. But you're not gonna help alleviate any pressure on me, but I'm gonna alleviate pressure off of you. Fuck out of here.
Damn. Tell them how you really
And then
feel.
it's like
Tell them how you really.
once it
Intentions
get
the
like
I
same.
that,
love me some cereal.
it's
Hold
like
up, yeah.
once
We
it
got
get like
everybody up in here. Never
I feel
trying to
like
make my
once it
joint.
get like that, then we start looking at you like this man like my child. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we're gonna start looking at you like that. Cause we
Yo, and
still
once
had a household.
yo, see, and this is the biggest issue, right? Men gotta accept their role, right? Every man isn't masculine. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a being. Hey man, not masculine, but that doesn't make you less of a man. You know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta be secure in your shit and you gotta handle your shit a certain kind of way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When a
Well,
It's
lot of
like you said, you're not there yet. We could tell, okay, you're not at your man phase. You're not at your grown man yet. You still learning. And I don't have the time to train you up. You got to go back home to your mama or somebody to train you up and try again.
Goodness.
and you know what? And let me tell you, age is not an indicator of the masculinity and the maturity of a man and
Sure.
going to stand on business. Because I'm 47 and my full-time occupation, I work for the local welfare department. If I could tell you how many 50-year-old men have canceled and walked out on life and are now living off of their mama's social security checks. Okay?
damn.
It
Hold on,
is,
let
I
me
see it
say
day in and
hit you
day
with the
out.
follow.
And I feel
They
like
they
men that
signing
do
up for
that,
GA and food stamps.
men that do that only and probably use it to spend it on women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
it's just and not really to take care of the household, but also with a woman, like we do, as we become comfortable, we do have to be able to be vulnerable as well,
Oh, there
but
we go. She just took the question I was just about to ask. All right,
yeah,
there we
but they got,
go.
but a
also
man
that
gotta bring it
comes
out
with
though.
we have to have confidence in that man. You have to be showing some consistent action,
Right.
and what you saying. If you
Right,
got me,
right,
you got
right.
me. If we there for each other, we're gonna be there for each other. But you have to show me through action. Like it's just you get to a point where it's like, okay, you just show me. I hear what you saying, but I'm seeing what you're doing, and what you're doing not action. You know.
Right. And here's the
Okay.
thing. You have to do a lot of work yourself as a woman to get to that place where you're ready to be vulnerable. I'm
Mhm.
47 and I'm still a work in progress. I have walls so high Trump can't get in and build a wall to Mexico better, okay? And I know this about myself. So because I know that, I'm aware and I purposely don't even try and get into relationships because I know I'm going to make it a disaster. I'm the
Be-
queen of self-sabotage.
because
I see that about myself. But instead of blaming men for my own problems, what do? I go get help. I do therapy. I'm in my era right now of working on myself as a woman. So it's a very selfish era because you focus on yourself and you look at all your
I feel like
imperfections
everybody.
and you lay them out. And you're like, oh my God, no wonder you're a walking, desert trap. I see it. But I think a lot of women and men don't have that courage to say, hey, you need to do some improvement.
Well, that comes and because a lot of people don't like being around themselves. They don't like being by themselves. They don't, because
That's
when
a fact.
when you by yourself, them thoughts, you gotta learn how to control your thoughts. You
Yep.
gotta, you might get in your feelings,
Yep.
thinking about stuff. But I feel like that time in isolation, that's where the most growth happens. And people
Exactly.
don't understand that you can't grow from jumping from person to person. There
Nope.
is no growth in that.
That is so true.
Then
Yeah.
it's like you're going to this next person expecting them, oh, I want you to be my piece. You can't even be your own
Mm-mm.
piece. You know what I'm saying? If you can't if
Right.
you can't have
Yeah.
time to yourself and spend time with yourself and your
Yep.
thoughts, meditating and stuff like that, you're not even your
Yeah.
own piece. You're gonna go
Damn.
somewhere
Right.
and expect
Yep.
somebody to be your piece, expect them to help heal you, and you ain't
Yep.
doing no work on your behalf.
Ain't nobody coming to
Right.
save you. You got to save yourself. Ain't
That's
nobody
Exactly.
a
saving
fact.
you, man
Facts.
or woman. Go
Facts.
save yourself.
Mhm.
That's why I say when I'm talking to a guy, my question is, what do you like to do? Because I need to know that you know how to spend time with yourself. Because I'm not going to be here all the time. You see what I do? I like to be to myself. So I'll be entertaining, but I know how to be. I know how to entertain my mind and occupy myself. I'm a crafter. So do you have any hobbies? Do you have anything that you like to do? Do you have any other ventures? Because I need to know that you can occupy yourself and it won't be with another person because you feel like, oh, you're not paying me no attention. No, stupid. I like me. And sometimes I like
No,
to hang out with me.
no.
Do you like yourself?
So sometimes I like to hang out with me.
I do.
I do too.
Yo.
Me and
I
me
like.
be having a good time.
Shoot, I'm trying to tell you, it be
I so
peaceful too.
understand
It
that
be real
because
Yo.
peaceful.
I'm the same way. And it's like, okay, we hung out. Aren't you good now? Can't you go hang out with the boys? Don't you have
Either
friends?
hang out with your
You ain't
boys
got
or
no
go
friends?
write a song, write a poem, go
If you write
garden,
a poem
go
or
do
something,
something. Like you shouldn't need another female to be in
She
your face.
told
You
a
could
nigga to
be
get
satisfied with
autistic and
me.
write a poem.
I'm just saying, it could be something else to
Nah,
occupy your
bro.
time instead of another woman to destroy the relationship. That be the
They
problem.
lost. They lost me at. All right, so we spent time. Are we good?
Yeah, look, like we good.
no, for
Yeah.
we
real.
You
good
wanna go? You
now?
wanna play
Like I'm like
PlayStation? You wanna
that.
go
I
play
can't be
PlayStation?
around. I can let somebody in, but after a while, it's like, all right, it's time for you to go
Dang.
home. At
So
what point do you
is
leave?
there? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coco. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, go ahead. I'm done.
No, I was just gonna say. So there is a such thing as spending too much time together. There is
Oh,
some. There
yes.
is a such.
Absolutely.
There is a such thing as too much affection. There is a
Not
such
none
thing
of
as a
them.
dude always wanting to be around you is an issue. There is a thing about that.
If it's not reciprocated, if it's do you have the infatuation phase, your honeymoon phase? We get that the first 3, 6, 9 to a year, right? But then once you get acclimated and adjusted with each other, there's boundaries that are in that honeymoon phase that we'll just give it a year that are set. I'm a crafter and I have to use me personally. So when I'm in my zone doing this, I don't mind you coming with the kisses, the hugs and kisses and mess with me for a little bit. Then
Oh,
go about your business.
I'm like,
You
go
might
do
yeah,
be a
nah.
something.
gamer. You might like to
Okay.
play
Show
games.
me
You
the
might like to do
boy. The
certain
boy.
stuff. And I'll come in there. You might be watching the game. I'll come in there and hug up on you, kiss up on you or whatever. We could still show affection throughout the day and throughout our time. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is we need our own individual time because what were we doing before we met each other to occupy our time?
Right.
Nah,
And you
okay.
should be able
Nah,
to
for
do that
sure. I
without having to
definitely.
interfere and mess up the relationship because you feel like I'm not giving you enough. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And
okay.
I feel like also I need my space because I need time, like mental time to myself. Like I feel like my self time is really like that's self care
It's a
for me. I need that.
yeah.
You know,
It's
after a
important
while
to
you
you.
get around me for
Right.
too long, I'ma start getting an attitude because go on about your business and go do something.
No.
You know? I mean in Elijah, it is a such thing, but everybody is different too. So some
Yeah.
people like clingy. You
Yeah.
know, some people
So
don't
You
mind
know what I'm
clingy. I
saying?
want to be
Listen,
around him all the time and
don't
stuff like that.
don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Um, I hear every last thing y'all saying. I feel the same way as far as like giving you your space and your time. If you like to, cause okay, so with my woman, she would enjoy a movie by herself. She really would. She would go to a movie that just came out by herself and just watch for the company by herself. But like there are times where she just want to be alone with her thoughts. No, most definitely. I never want to intervene. Do your
I'll be right
thing.
back, you guys.
Enjoy it.
My son's calling me, and he's 20. So mom duty calls. I'll be
Nah, for
back.
sure.
Oh,
Okay, we'll be here.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah, but I definitely feel that. But all I'm saying is, before when we meet, I let you know first date. I want you to know you thought I was joking. I said I'm clingy. I I will kick it back. I will kick back and watch football. I will, I'll watch some movies, anything like that, whatever, whatever. But I need us time. I need us time. Damn near 24/7. I'm sorry to say it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean. But I warned you. I'm clingy. I want to be with you. You want me to be with you or be out here with all these hoes? No, you don't. You want me to be with you, but I'll give you your space most definitely. And I'm not gonna be mad about giving you your space as long as you coming back to me. I'm not gonna be mad about that. But yeah, I am
I
that
think
dude.
there's a
I want to be
balance.
with my woman.
I don't think
Saray.
what you're saying is wrong. I've had clingy. I'm slick clingy too, so I understand. But I'm also content with just because we're in the same vicinity, in the same environment. You may be upstairs, I may be downstairs. It's just the fact that I know that you're there. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get the clingy. I like the clingy to a certain degree. But yes, like you still are an individual and you still need to have your own thoughts because everything that we're going through, we're not going through the same thing. You got family issues, I got family issues that you don't know about, vice versa. You get what I'm saying? There's individual things that's going on in our lives that we don't share that we may need to process and I may
Uh-oh.
need to go take a walk. I'll be back. You may need to take a walk. You'll be back. That should not deter
Why
you to
can't
want to go be with somebody else because I needed an
I,
hour or two or
no
a half a
no
day or something like that to myself.
can I say something real quick?
Dang.
I
and
feel
now
like this. I feel like even having your own individual time lets you to be like you have to be your own individual outside of the relationship. You have to
Right.
have some
Duh.
type of individuality outside of your relationship. Your life is don't revolve around
Okay.
your relationship.
Right.
So
You can't lose
I
yourself.
gotta be able, like she said earlier, she like doing her crocheting and stuff, and let me get some time to do what I'm doing. Like
Okay.
we here.
Yeah.
I see you. You know,
yeah,
we
no,
can
for
come back
sure.
I'll take
later.
a break and come visit
It's
with you right quick or with vice
in
versa,
Yeah, like
and
just
see
go ahead
in
and get some time to
situations like
yourself.
Saray
that.
Holler, you come over. Saray Holler, you come over. Like, you bring the game. I bought you, man.
So
Hey
see
Bought
in a
Siri,
situation like
how you?
this
How was your day
where
today?